say I'm mad is a little bit of an understatement right now. Just to process what I've been going through for the past couple of days. I've been trying to get content out to you guys more frequently. Summer break now, but I'm gonna be gone for a couple weeks, right? So I'm trying to push out as much content. You see, we've obviously played this game before, right? We'll delete that. We'll delete that. We'll delete that. Delete all this because I probably shouldn't have deleted that because it showed my past progress. But I'm gonna tell you what has happened here. Ladies and gentlemen, is it a good one? First video I made, I didn't like it. I wasn't very good at the game. I kind of sucked. I was fumbling all around trying to figure out this is a pretty complicated game. The railroads. I was like, okay. I go to edit it and I'm like, fuck this. I like this game, but I was bad at it. So let's just make a new run. I'll obviously tell everybody. Guess what happened? Since I didn't look at the recording of the first one, I didn't no clue about this. I recorded an hour and a half first run, an hour and 11 minutes the second one. My voice, so quiet. It was like, you could not hear me speak. You could not. And the game was loud and everything. So, up my volume on the recorder, down this volume. We're going to go to options. We're also gonna turn the sound down a little bit. Okay. Now that everybody's got this, we're starting the campaign. Because we can't start these campaigns, obviously, because you got to finish this campaign first. We're going for the campaign. We're doing the Great North. We're doing normal pause mode. It's just easier like that.
Oh, time is money.
No, we're not naming myself after my name. We did that last time. We can't change who we are, actually, because of this. We're obviously in the industrialist, because we're the only one making roads anyways. This guy's pretty good. I'm not sure what auctions are, but I'm pretty sure when there's multiple competitors,
Tables,
the auctions make it almost
and hard
like
facts.
backhandedly. That's good though. Like if I can just skip auctions, then this has nothing to do against us. Right?
The rest are just gold diggers who
Also,
don't have a
50%
clue
cheaper.
about how this business works.
Oh my god, that's so good. Anyways, we're gonna name ourselves the Tide. No. Yeah, Tide Turner.
Sometimes I think about giving everything up
Turner?
and dedicating my life to poetry. How about you?
Why the heck is it doing this to me? Turner. There we go. After my great grandma, who was an amazing lady. Her first name was not Tide. Her last name was Turner, though. Great grandma. She was amazing. So we're going to continue. Obviously, it's going to go through the beginning instructions. I already know how to do all this. On the banks of the Missouri River. This is basically just saying that this is what we're doing right now. We're going to skip this. I'm actually going to turn up this volume real quick. Because I did not think it was this low. And we'll just turn down the music volume.
Thanks. My name is Thomas Clark Duran.
That's Thomas.
Exactly, the head of Union Pacific.
I actually
We
don't
will
care
go
about
down in
Thomas.
history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself
Alright,
with the
arrow
basic
keys,
controls.
scroll wheels
Move
up
the
and
camera
down,
in all
Q and E is
directions.
moving the camera. I
Now
don't really
test
like
the
moving the
camera's
camera, it's kind of
zoom
weird.
function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try.
Rotating the
Very
camera is kind of
good.
weird.
Now you know
But look at the
basic
detail.
controls. Your first task is to create
Look
a
at
rail
this
connection
detail.
between Omaha
Okay.
and Norfolk to the
Right.
northwest.
Omaha, Norfolk.
Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Let's see, we want to name these because it's really annoying not naming them. So what we're going to name this one is First Train. That's just so we know generally what it does. We need a locomotive,
Very
and we're
good.
done with that.
Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will
It will
automatically take it.
So this train right now is going to transport this meat and these things that you get, and those things are produced by cattle, and cattle's right here. So what we're gonna
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on
Right.
its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route. Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk.
so
But you
Can
can
I-
do even more.
Buddy, let me
Each city needs
explain.
goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs
corn, right? So we're gonna take this corn. We're gonna go over
Look,
there.
there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but
We don't
want to
want
change
that.
that.
Right?
Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius. Now connect the new rural train station to the station in
Yeah.
Omaha.
Boom, boom.
And now
Good.
things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. First, create a sidetrack. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
Boom. Okay, we
Excellent.
got that.
However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track.
Here we
Now
go. We're good.
open building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use. Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass. Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track
There we
so
go.
that each parallel track has a different
Dude, we're good.
direction.
We're
Place
good,
a
dude.
second signal in the highlighted
Dude,
area
we're good.
and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm sure that wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations.
We're
You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
Okay, we're good. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do first, we need
Now
this
assemble
place.
a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line.
I
Your
did.
new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn. Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of your
calling
train
this
because the cities along your rail
corn
line are demanding corn.
first
Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm.
corn line.
We are
Right.
still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this
I
purpose,
honestly
there
don't
needs to
care,
be
dude.
at least 1 maintenance building on each
Right.
rail line
Okay.
where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Right, we've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written
Shut
a
up.
task list for you.
Yeah.
Take a look at it and
So-
complete the tasks within the given time period.
Obviously, I'm just gonna like
Do not disappoint me.
I'm just gonna like speed run this, not speed run it, but there's 2 orders of business we need to do first. I want to connect these and then take this corn, this wheat down here because this is a brewing company. So what we're gonna do is go into building construction. We're going into small train station. We're gonna click that there. We're gonna go boom. Connect that there. Connect that there. And boom.
Good. That's finished. You're making progress.
This also needs to be connected, but that's October 26th, so we can hold off on that for a minute. We're gonna go to double game speed because honestly, we don't get money very fast. So we're gonna rotate this so it's easier to connect. And obviously, we just want to start by adding these things to everyone. Like, there's no point in not adding these first. Obviously, add that signal tower, or not signal tower. These are the signal towers. Boom. Boom. And we go over here. Right, okay. Now that we're good there, this place needs beer. So, what we're gonna do, take a track, boom, boom, new train. I'm gonna add a locomotive. We're gonna go boom, set up line. This is gonna go from here to here, and that's all it's gonna do for now. And this one is gonna be called, to Norfolk. That's what that's gonna be called. Wheat to Norfolk. Obviously, we have this here. We don't need to set that up yet. This obviously makes beer too. If this place is making beer too, wheat to Norfolk. And no, we're gonna make a new line. Doesn't need a new line though. Okay. Boom. Add locomotive. It's going to be called Wheat to Nor. Plate. Okay. And we add a boom. 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 We build that. Obviously. Building construction. Boom. Signals. There we go. What does that mean? Oh, I understand what that means. Okay. So it means it gotta be on this side, right? Can we rotate this, please? Oh, right. Okay. Now we've got that. We might as well build a train station over to Cheyenne. Gonna go straight up and just connect that. Boom. Obviously.
Those politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods.
So,
as you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne.
So it looks like Cheyenne needs a couple things. If I am right, it does need some beer.
Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
Boom. We're gonna connect this to there. Boom. Going train. Boom. Cheyenne. Brown Preserve. Wood. We're gonna
Well
go
done.
boom.
The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks.
Wood and what is this? Wood and wheat to Cheyenne. That's what this is going to be called. Now, you see, when we click on our train list, it tells us what they're called. It's really what we want. Now, Denver has a connection bonus. They have a connection bonus. So, first we're going to go over... Obviously, they have a connection bonus, but I'm pretty sure we have to connect to Casper before we can get their connection bonus. So, let's go build a small train station over here. Boom. Track construction. I'm gonna build a supply tower. That's a bad spot for a supply tower, though. If we can put one there, that will be better. And then we're gonna go, boom, we're gonna put signals. There we go. Boom. Okay. We're just gonna connect this now. So this is just gonna be fast. Fast and easy stuff. Oops. Can we... There we go. Let's take this and go boom. And go boom. Build that. Put a supply tower there. Now obviously that's in bad condition. So let's create that. Boom. Obviously we need one in Cheyenne, because remember, every train needs to be able to get to a maintenance facility. That is required. So now let's look at this train list, and we should have a new trail line. And we're going to set up Lee Breeding to Omaha to Denver. And we're gonna say that's good. We're gonna add a locomotive. And this is gonna be called Cows. It's just gonna be called Cows 1. And I'm gonna manage this train. We're gonna go to rail cars, and you can get refrigerator cars, pretty amazing. But I also learned this pretty soon, was Manage the train now, not that. Maybe it is manage train. We should be able to set it up. No. Pretty sure we should be able to, what is it? What is it called? We're not gonna clone it. We're not gonna clone it. It's, what is it? It doesn't matter right now. It don't matter. That's what I'm gonna say. It wants us to connect this. So obviously we are gonna connect this. And I'm gonna show you connecting this will let us, Jesus Christ. Can I, connecting this, if we connect it there, boom, we're also connected, Jesus Christ, to this side. No, we won't. Yes, we will. There we go. Now, if we're going to building construction, obviously put a supply tower there. But let's set up rail line. It's going boom, boom, boom. And it's going to be called Corn 2. Add a locomotive, obviously. We're going to put a rail car. We're going to put a refrigerator car. And that should work. A rural train station. I don't think that's a thing. Small train station, large train station, terminal, big warehouse. I don't think that's a thing. Maybe if I like click on it. No, you can't do that. Random breakdown. Yeah, we don't want those. Obviously, we can't connect Rapid City. I don't know why. Does this one not? This one must not. So, let's add a supply tower here then. This one has a supply tower. So, all should have a supply tower now. All should be good. Now that we're done stressing out. Okay, now that we've calmed down, Cheyenne can add a business. No, not Cheyenne. Why do they...
Yes, one more thing. Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations.
It makes us
Open
unlock that
the
first.
research dialogue to find out more about it. Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know. For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways. Now, take a look around here, and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive?
So it makes us do a new locomotive first. I'm not positive why. It just does.
Do you know that many people call the vast stretch of land between the Mississippi and California the Great American Desert? Those fools. Once my railroad has opened everything up, the value of these lands will go through the roof.
Right, okay. So, let's talk about what our plan is. Obviously, we're broke as hell, so we're gonna have to let this run for a minute. Does anything have a new industry? I might... So, Denver's thing, see, if we go to cows 1, it doesn't have any more cows. So, it doesn't have any more cows. And with no more cows, we have to delete that station. Because if it don't got more cows, it doesn't make money. It doesn't make money there. Norfolk, this place can have a new business. Now, I want to show you what adding businesses will do.
My
So let's
opponents
go over
say
here.
I'm lining my own pockets. These are, of course, hideous lies. And look at it this way. With the profits I'm making, I can invest much more. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Right, okay, so now that we're over here, let's look around to see what's close. Nothing's really close to here. It wants a factory, but what could we use? What factory could be here possibly? If we really wanted to make a stretch, we're not gonna do that yet. Supply tower needs to go here. Obviously, boom. Let's look at this train. We're gonna edit this line. It's gonna go pretty far. Press save and exit. We're gonna manage the train. We're gonna put another rail car. 2 rail cars. Now, new train. We're broke. We'll just use the Philadelphia for now.
I have to wrangle with a lot of competitors, but if one person really gets on my nerves, then it's that Beatrix von Pomp. What? You haven't encountered her yet? Be glad. She takes everyone to the cleaners.
So I'm guessing that's when they add competition, and I don't want competition because then we're going to go into auctions. And auctions are bad for me, obviously. So, select a track to view the train.
Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and the credit is all ours.
Right, okay. Position stop signals. Oh, are there not stop signals? We don't need stop signals. What does it mean? I don't know what it means, position stop signals. I don't care about this new industry thingy. Oh, wait a minute. If there's cows right there, then the new industry obviously would be a meat industry. So that's just saving up. So we're going to cut ahead to when I have a little bit more money because everything has been running smoothly. Okay, guys, we have saved up 150,000. Now, obviously, we might be jumping a little bit ahead of ourselves, but I don't really care about that because we need this stuff. Boom. So now we got that meat industry here. We have to obviously wait a minute. Small train station. Oh, no, we can do this right away. Boom. Right? Cattle. Boom. Boom. Supply tower. Boom. And we're good. New train now. Set up rail line. Boom. To boom. What are we gonna... We don't care about that right now. We're gonna save. We're obviously gonna call this... cows to... We're gonna add a locomotive. Who cares if it's that one? It's not making a big route. So we're good there. Now, obviously, we want to get this cow connected to Denver, because Denver, as you can tell, has that random breakdown. Sometimes we're just gonna get random breakdowns. I don't know. There's not really a way to fix it. So so you see how there used to be like a free spot open. So when we don't decide in a couple months, it's gonna have somebody else is gonna make the a thing. We don't always get to decide what's here, but if they have a cotton thing, express goods. I don't know. If they have a cotton thing, there's ways to get cotton. Obviously, where is this? I have no clue where this is. Is this? No, we're not going to take that over. It's a little bit too far away for our liking. But as you can tell, we can buy businesses. But if they're going to make cotton, cotton is right... No, I thought that was cotton. Dang. This is probably the closest cotton, or this. So we could take a cotton train from here to here. It's pretty expensive though, so we're not going to do that yet. But obviously we would get paid for that. So the next thing we are going to do is I'll show you a research. I did 2 researches just so we could get this. Because it's just the suitability is express. Suitability is mixed. I don't know exactly what that means, but this one can go faster, and this one can take more, I'm pretty sure. So, if this one can go faster, I'm thinking that we do, like, people trains with this one. I'm not sure if there's really a point to that, but it says express, so I'm assuming people trains would be better for that. Obviously, we're not going to do that yet. Am I not connected to the internet? Jesus Christ. Is the internet... Internet is working. So, I don't know why it's not loading. It's going... So, the town's population is going down over here. So, let's look at why it's going down. They have no demand for cattle. They have demand for milk and... Okay... It looks like it has steadied now. People aren't leaving, but people are leaving. So you see here, we can make a business here. And with trees right here, maybe we could make a tree business, though I don't think we have it researched yet. Yeah, we don't have it researched yet. So what else is really close by this place that we could use? You're like, we can make another brewery. So let's just make another brewery. Okay, so you can't have 2 breweries. Meat industry, we could do, because we're going to eventually connect it over here. But I don't want to do that. So we're just going to let whatever it wants to happen, let happen. That's our goal. Why did it break down randomly? That's weird. We're going to connect cows to Denver, though, real quick. It's right next to it. It's so close. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I know it's a bit much, but it's right next to that. So we could literally just... Hold up, I don't want to do that. Small train station here. We could just rotate this like this. Boom. We could make another one right here. Like that, boom. Make a train line. Going like that. Go boom. Oh my god, no. Boom. Obviously that train that we had, this one, we're gonna go add a locomotive to it. This one's obviously just better. So let's just do that. I don't know if there's really a need for that. No clue why I did that. It's gonna be Now boom. Now boom. We're gonna connect this all the way over here. Costs too much money though, so we can't do that yet. What is this though? So these are in Native Americans, okay. That's interesting. So we've got this little sustainable thing set up. Now obviously we're gonna have to add a supply tower right there, which is fine. We're gonna have to add a construction building. I think I don't know if we can do anything with that. We can't. It says the maximum stock level has been reached, but there's not really anything I can do about that. So let's see what business has been invented over here. No business yet. So that's kind of interesting. So let's add this. Boom. Clear that. Boom. Train list, that new rail. Set up line to boom, to boom. We're gonna go cows to Denver. And boom, we're done there. Now this is a bit expensive, but I'm gonna do it. And for the peers thing that I'm gonna set up this rail line. So there we go. Passengers and mail only. I'm gonna go to freight only. Well, we could do manual. No, we're not gonna do manual. We're gonna do freight only. It's gonna go boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, to boom. And that's just gonna bring supplies all over. Okay? And that's just gonna be, we'll just call that everywhere. I don't know why we're gonna do that, but we did it. So yeah. Now obviously cows won. Jesus Christ.
Well done. The citizens of Denver are impressed by the railroad.
Loads of meat to Cheyenne, right? And this train will deliver meat to Cheyenne, so we're good there. Bad condition. What is this train? Train 2. Where does this go from? So, there's a supply condition there. I don't know why it would have a bad condition. It just does. This place has one of those fitting things. Everywhere should be good. This one, missing operational supplies. That would be true because we need that there. So boom. Okay, so right now we're good. Nothing's out of the blue. We just need to look, research. We got 480 points. We're gonna do that just because that's really important. This is important too, so we're gonna get that. Next, we're gonna get probably one of these stones. I don't know yet. It's kind of just a thing that I'll figure out on the way while it's going. But I want to add a weaving factory to here. And now that we've added a weaving factory, we can add a small train station here and go boom, Boom. Build that. Boom, train. Boom. Boom to boom. Or name that cotton. Right. So, now let's look at our task real quick. 16 loads of meat. I don't know why that isn't connected yet. Omaha to Rock Springs. Cheyenne to Rock Springs without stopping. And where is Rock Springs? Is right here. You know what? That costs so much money. It's mental. Oh my god, this is gonna stop both trains. Okay, that was good. That's good. So, can we deliver the meat to Cheyenne yet? Which one is this? Okay, that's the meat one. Why is no meat getting delivered to Cheyenne? Why is this in bad condition? Manage locomotive. This is like 50%. I don't really know how to fix that. Although I do think it actively has the dragon, right? Yeah, so we're not gonna do anything with that. So this thing is pretty useless, but I don't really care right now, because deal with it, I guess. My company. So this is my company value. Your shares, I have 0% shares. So obviously I'm doing pretty good for myself. Trains in use, company value. This is like, I wish we could get different things. We don't have any competitors. We could get bonds. 100 weeks to replay that. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Whew. We've done a lot. We have done a lot. So this place now makes that stuff. So we're gonna have a train that connects this to this and this to this because it makes skirts, right? So add locomotive. Set up line to boom to boom to boom. That should be good, right? It's just gonna be the name. Does Wichita not have a maintenance building? It does not have a maintenance building. We'll build one. Track clearance? What type of track clearance? Oh. So I actually own the weaving. I see how I own that weaving factory. And if we go over here, I don't own anything over here. Now, I think... No, we're not going to take that over. Okay, but we are. I'm going to buy this business over here. Boom. See if we can buy this business. That's a lot more. We could buy this business. Oh, no. They're holding us out. Oh, right. Operational supplies. Supplies, boom. We're doing pretty good here. We got research. We're obviously gonna research that. Boom. Boom. Transported mail. That's pretty good. So if we look at this, we look at this. The tractive power is a lot worse. Passenger rating, reliability. So its reliability and maintenance requirements are less. Consumption. So this is a freight train, right. So we're going over here. We're gonna manage train. We're giving it this. That's what we're gonna give it. First train, we're giving that too. Train 2, we're also gonna be giving it that. Everything else is just gonna be normal. So we got a lot of money here. Let's go. We've got the money. Now I want to own a complete monopoly over this. They're at an all-time low. Let's go. I got the achievement too. We have a monopoly over this now. Now, we can also have a monopoly over clothing. Obviously, it's at the peak of its industry, so it's going to be super expensive. But, you see how it's going to, eventually it's going to dip down to meat industry in Denver. Hell yeah, we're going to buy that. We could have a complete monopoly over the meat industry. Right? Because there's meat down here. So if we buy the meat industry here, we own the meat industry here. We do. And down here, do we own the meat industry here too, right? So that means, hold up. Company. We have a complete monopoly over meat. I don't think we do. We might. I don't know. That don't matter to me though. You want me to buy this from you? No, he doesn't. He only uses transportation by my thing. Kind of a, are you gonna go? Huh. Don't know why they're not going. But now let's look back at here. The tailor. See how it's down really low? They'll sell it to me for cheaper. And obviously, eventually, my trains are gonna give it some cloth. It's just gonna happen. You can expand it. Oh. That might be important later on. To expand all these industries. Can I buy this from you? Right, it only uses my thing. It's so expensive. If I just stopped my trains from going here, if I stopped this train from going here, this would become, oh my god, they just expanded. Anyways, we want to connect a train track down there. So, what I want to do is, I was gonna go boom to here. You see how expensive that is? But if we go boom, 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 and then there, it's expensive. Just less expensive. So let's go small train station here. Armillo? That was Armillo. That was Armillo. Armillo. Who the heck cares about Armilla either? Oh, wait, this is Armilla. Oh, I can do that. Let's take out a loan. I know it's probably dumb, but I want to do it. So we don't need a lot of money, so we'll take out that. Boom. We'll create it. Supply tower. Boom. And a boopity doop. So we've connected everything. We're all good now. Now, why is this in bad condition? This one, managed train, it's in a horrible condition. So we're gonna buy that. Now, they should let us in to Rock Spring. There we go. They've let us into Rock Spring.
Now you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
We didn't really cross it, seeing as how we kind of just went around into like this little corner. But I'll take the compliment. Thank you. Now obviously we're gonna need to do this thingy again, so trains can. This thingy just goes everywhere. I don't even know. We haven't even connected anything. We're just doing it. Boom. Now we need to save up a little money. But after we save up a little money and we put the supply tower in there, we should be pretty much all good. So, I'll get back to you in a minute. Actually, let's, boom, research that. Wait, if this is... So this one has 69% better tractive power. So this is just seems better than this. I don't know. We'll get back to you guys when I can pay off this stupid loan I have. Now obviously I can't repay all of it. What? Okay, so we're gonna save up for a bit. We'll catch you guys when we're done saving up, because then we'll do that. And would we look at that? We can repair. We can repay the bond now. Now that we're broke. That is. How is this in bad condition? Oh, shoot. Do they not have a... No, there's a supply tower right there. How are you constantly in bad condition? Let's look at your managed train. Why is it in such bad condition all the time? I don't get it. Oh, you know what it is? Sorry, I'm broke. There we go. Not broke no more. Santa Fe is nowhere near anything. Like, oh, let's be honest here. What are we gonna connect? Santa Fe to. But I feel like this one. We should boom. It's called Cows to Denver, but it should be able to carry meat. It's going back, okay. So, who is in front of them? So, they have to wait for this train, I'm guessing. I don't know. Is this doing good? This is doing good again. Let's go. They don't. It doesn't look like they need anything desperately, at least. Besides wood, maybe they need wood. I don't know. I'll try to do a little bit more optimization off camera, but actually, let's just finish this first. Actually, transport 100 passengers to Cheyenne from Cheyenne to Rock Spring without stopping. Cheyenne to Rock Spring. Now, obviously, we have this. There's a train that does that. But, it's gonna go from Cheyenne to Rock Spring. Boom. Rail car. Dining car. Boom. What is it waiting for clearance for? Oh, for that to disappear. Right. So it should be good now. And we have one more. 16 loads of meat. No. Why would we take that over? We're nowhere near that. What is it waiting for? Here's the real question. Can we just... Boom. What is it waiting for clearance for? You should just be able to go. Oh, is it waiting for this? Which train is this? There we go. You should be able to just get off. So that created a small problem. And I don't know if that can be fixed. Did I just yeet a train? Hold up. Please tell me we still have that cotton train. Cotton to Cheyenne. Yes. Where are you? Where are you? Where is this train? No, we don't want to replace it. So where is this train? Goddamn. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I fucked up. Where is this? No, that's way farther away. 2 trains cannot start the journey because they might collide on the same stretch of track. Add more tracks to this location. Well, if they want us to upgrade this, we could. How can Cheyenne not be reached? What the fuck did they do here? What the fuck? Excuse me. I am beyond confused. But I guess, what the? I didn't mean to do that there. Oh, wait. Why is it specifically moving in one direction? Oh, that's it. Oh my god. So dumb. There we go. That should work. We're good. We're good. We did it. Oh my god. We're so good at this. We're still delivering the 16 loads of meat to Cheyenne, but I don't get why it's not delivering it. Am I just an idiot? Let's wait, I guess. We'll research that. Okay, guys, look at this. We can buy this thing, which we're gonna do. Because, boom, yeah. Does any train actually... Let's look at the everywhere train. Does it actually go down to here? No. Okay, so... Let's build a new train. Which one's the one for passengers? Boom. Back to Wichita. I'm not gonna change the name of it. It just is. Let's see what they're close to, actually. Cotton? Oh, I don't care about them then. Task is about to expire. What task? I don't get it. You know what we could do here? To make this seem like more of a place everybody wants to go? Obviously wants us to add some of these things, but I just want to finish this quest. And it's slowly happening. But I don't know how to. Let's look at this train. Can we add train personnel? Why can't we add personnel? That makes no sense. Just want passengers. Look at research to see if there's more passenger stuff. That's good. There we go. That's really good. So now we wait even longer. We're gonna actually remove Rock Spring. Remove that Cheyenne, and that's gonna be what that is. Now let's look at the Everywhere train. From Wichita, we're gonna want to go back there. Boom. So I guess we wait now. I'll wait on this, the 54 passengers. So we'll catch up when we're done with that. So catch you guys then.
Perhaps the dream was too big, and with it, the prospect of profit. Union Pacific will have to recover from this setback, from your failure. Or not. Perhaps your failure is responsible for my downfall.
Okay, well, seems like that failed. So I'm probably gonna restart this chapter, I guess. But that's gonna be the end of this video. If I finish this chapter afterwards, I'll see if actually restarting the chapter actually like restarts it entirely.
In 1863,
it does.
on the banks
Okay,
of the
well
Missouri
I might
River,
not
the
play
last
this
chapter
game.
in the
I don't know.
monumental undertaking
It's
of
kind of a
the
hard game. It's kind of
Transcontinental
complicated.
Railroad began.
Don't really know what to do about it. But that's gonna be the end of this episode. Leave your comments down below and leave a like and tell me if I should complete
The
it or
workers of
not.
the Union Pacific Railroad